Yeah. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay. I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew. So I never get confused. Hotel, get a bird's eye.
Much appreciated, Coach. Smack dab in the middle of I-295 that encircles the city of Jacksonville in Northeast Florida. There's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on, set. 10 Lobo.
Pick up the ball.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
On the draw, this is Fournette. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Single.
Get it.
And that's complete to Cooks. A gain of 6 there on first. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open.
Here we go. Let's bring it.
Let's go.
Let's bring it. Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Wow. Let's go.
To throw on second down. Logan. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Protein spill.
Watch out.
Let's go.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Let's go. 60 or.
Hey, check.
Quickstone, trap, 5.
On second down, here's Fournette. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Mike 50. It's been a long day for you.
80 weapons.
You got tight.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Mike 50. Hey, watch the slant. Check 24. Check 24.
Ready?
They'll toss it to Fournette. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
And not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss.
Hey, Alpha.
Mike 50. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Convert.
Now.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Logan. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive going to plan so far. No room to be had there on the 1st down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And 10 at the 22-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Check me out. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. They can't hang with us.
2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
57. Go, go, go. 57's a Mike. 57's a Mike. Let's go, defense.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Logan. And he's going to go down again.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. They moved the ball pretty well there on the opening drive. You think they're okay settling for 3?
I don't think they're happy about settling for 3, but I think you're exactly right with the word okay, because they threw it well, they ran it well. Excellent balance for the first drive of the game.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
Darnold going to lead the Jets up now, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Play it, play it, play it, play it, play it, play it.
To throw is Darnold. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. That one goes for 24 yards.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. 39 yards there, a big one.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
We got this.
Into the first quarter with the score Jaguars 3, Jets
Mark
nothing.
54. And Achilles trap.
Oh, waiting.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Time. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Waiting.
Check. Mike 54. Mike 54. Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Caught here by Bell. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the 2nd drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Going a little tennis on
I
me.
know you. You like to mix it up with
like
sports.
that. They crack a forehand back at him. They get a backhand. What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I like
a
that
really good backhand.
That's a nice top spin on the
little bit.
I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
At their own 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Who draw quarters? Come.
Check the backer.
61, matchbox lights. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Logan completes it to Corey Grant. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Good route, good pickup for 1st down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
49, check to go.
On 1st down, it's Grant. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Serve it.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Hey, defense. Hey, defense. Let's go.
Clear.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Let's put him on the buses.
Hey, wahoo.
57 to Mike. Mike 57. You don't want to.
Fire.
Here's 2nd and 8. And a loose football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
57's mine. Bring it. Bring it.
Hit it.
On 3rd down, Logan. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Quinnen Williams drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. And the Jaguars send out their punter. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Here's Jones. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Play to win. Let's go. Go sack. 54, right there, right there. 54, Mike. Not here. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
On 1st down, Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. Takes us up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
41's got it. 41's a Mike. Quit talking about it. Let him bring it. 41 Mike. 41 Mike. Let's go one more.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Open man here is Hamilton. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Hey, Delta.
Hey, 4-1's Mike. 4-1's Mike. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
A 1st down throw, Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
What we got?
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
41 Mike. 41 Mike. Right here. 41 Mike.
From the 50, it's Darnold. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Darnold on third down. And he finds Hamilton. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for him, too.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
4-1 Mike. I don't think you got it, son. 41's the Mike. 41's the Mike.
On first and 10, Darnold. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. To throw on second and 10, Darnold. And this is taken in at the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 34. Again, Darnold. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. But it'll be second and goal. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And this one is right through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Makes the score Jets 6, Jaguars 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. So if you like field goals, this is your game. 6-3, 3 field goals at the break. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. This is taken at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
On second down, it's Bell. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now after the run by Bell, here's another first and 10.
That's the way.
A quick throw going to be caught by Hamilton. No gain there on the completion. Second and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They'll try the right side with Bell. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
56, check 56. Pull it together. Mike 56, Mike 56.
Hey, Haywood.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Darnold. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And a return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 37-yard line.
Here we go. 10 Lobo.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 31, check 31. Say.
22 jet bomber. Kill.
Hey, turn it up.
Snap.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's complete to his running back, Grant. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
15 line.
A gain of 12.
On third down, Grant. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go. 8 reads.
Mike 50. Watch the slant.
Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Here we go. Set. 60 or.
Watch QB drop. Watch QB.
Ready.
Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
General West. Check. Smooth. Shoot.
Operating from the gun, Logan. That's going to be caught. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his first touchdown of the new season. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. Santos with the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Jets take over 1st
Let's go,
and 10
baby. Let's go.
at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Topper! Topper!
Check three, check three, check three.
Cut! Cut!
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Mike 53. You're not ready.
You're X3. 218. Chopper.
Check 13.
Ready to go.
Hey, check 24. Check 24. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crap.
Recon. 132 fighter. Hey, Charlie. Speed grip.
2nd and 6. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Watch it up.
57. Mike 57. It's a party now.
Get it.
From the gun, Logan. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Ready.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Hey, get away with it. Rush in, rush in, rush in. Hey, watch it, watch it.
6'6", bullet high.
Check,
Gone.
check. Hey.
And pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Keep playing hard, fellas.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Let's get it.
At the 21-yard line.
Let's go now. 30 base.
15, check Mike 15.
Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and go full streak.
Bravo.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Rip left, rip left.
Hey. Yep.
Motion.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Set, ready. 18 Gator. Protein spell.
I'm coming.
Let's go.
Now Leonard Fournette. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Hey, echo.
Mike's 50. All day, dog. Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50.
Five.
They go play action here on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's his 2nd sack of the game, and the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
57, Mike, 57. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Go.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Go.
So a little extra time to ponder this third and goal as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal?
57, Mike, 57. 57 to Mike. 57 to
Hey, Alpha.
in your face. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, Logan. Now he's forced out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. D. Ford with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Lady, 41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike.
On first down, it's Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's second and 15. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
56. Here we go. Mike 56. Mike 56. Check.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. And a throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Switch, switch, switch.
On second down now. It's Grant, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll lead here to a third down.
Third and 5.
Here we go, here we go. 70, Indy.
Let him know, let him know.
80 weapon. Set, go. Pilot, 64, weak.
Slam.
Right.
Back. He's coming.
Shoot.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a fourth down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Jones on the return. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Check Mike. 41's the mic. Check 41.
180.
Mike 41. Focus, defense, focus.
Darnold from the gun. He's got his man. It's Andrews. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. 41's the mic.
Throwing again on second down. Darnold. Got a man that's complete to Hamilton. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a first down carry by Bell. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
56.
Hey, Delta.
56 is the mic. You remember me? Let's go, man. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. You must be getting check that.
Darnold on first down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Kill.
Now Bell. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Le'Veon Bell, his second touchdown on the season, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so well. Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
To throw on 2nd down. Logan, he sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Hey, Haywood!
57's the mic. Rock 57. Defense wins championships, baby. Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Watch the pass. 57.
Smooth.
Come off the ball.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. All day, baby.
Get it.
To throw on 3rd down. Logan. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. On the return is Jones. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down.
I got you.
Hey, Charlie.
Right there, 54 Mike. Pick it up.
Mike 54. Mike 54.
Don't let him breathe.
Darnold. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. You ain't doing nothing today.
Now it's Darnold. Caught here by Bell. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This from long, very long range. And he missed it. It's no good. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Right there, 54, right?
Hey, exit.
He's tired of you. He's tired of us. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Darnold, his first throw in overtime. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Let's get off the field.
From the gun, Logan. Pat Brandon Cooks. This is caught. It's Cooks. Touchdown, Jaguars.